guys, welcome to the channel. Last month I made this vlog in which I talk about my experience investing in real estate here in Thailand. If you haven't seen the vlog, go and check it out, or wait until the end of this vlog and watch it next. On the vlog, basically I talk about how I invested in 2 condo units in Thailand, and I was able to flip those for a profit, and then greed basically took over without doing my homework, without thinking smart about it. I went and I invested on a third more expensive property, and that was a very bad investment, and I almost lost my shirt on that one. So that vlog started a lot of conversation. A lot of people were asking questions about buying and renting condos here in Thailand. So I thought this would be a good time to create this vlog in which I will talk about the benefits of renting versus buying, and if you're going to buy a condo, maybe just think about buying a house. See, because foreigners are not allowed to own land in Thailand, so it's better option for us, or we see buying a condo as a good alternative. But renting from someone who have done it in both ways, in my experience, renting has proven to be always a better option, unless you have the cash to buy the condo outright and you know for certain that you're not going to need this money in the future. If you're going to be here for a short period of time, you're going to work here for less than 5 years, and or you might be thinking about switching cities, or you think that, you know, maybe Bangkok is not the city for you, you might want to go to Pattaya, or maybe Phuket, or maybe up north to Chiang Mai. If that is in your mind, if that's in the back of your head, anywhere, you should never buy a condo, because it's going to be difficult for you to sell it in the future. And if you are thinking that, well, I have the money, I can buy it, and then I can rent it out, I also advise against that, because the mistake that I made was that I didn't take in consideration the amount of condos available for sale in the same area. So this is what happened to me. You have an oversaturation of condo units, and every year on average 50,000 new condos unit goes up for sale. And you have these real estate agencies that they will go into a condo complex and they will buy 10 to 20 condos over there, and they put them up for sale, or they'll put them up for rent. And then you also have the condo developers who cannot sell the condos that they have available to themselves, and they also put these up for sale, or they put them up for rent on Airbnb. And you have me, small potato, try to put one condo up for rent and for sale. Obviously, I have a much smaller inventory. It's going to be much more difficult for me to compete with these guys. It's going to be much more difficult for me to lower the price and provide the incentive that, you know, these guys cannot provide. So that was my mistake, and that's how I was unable to find someone to stay in my condo. So that same thing is might happen to you, especially if you're gonna depend on it for some type of an income. But if you are someone who's gonna stay here for a long period of time, like longer than 5 years, and money is not an issue, you know that you're not going to need this money in the future, go ahead and buy a condo, because it's much better than, you know, having your own place to stay and you can build your own stuff. But as an investment, for me, right now the average condo prices is between 1.5 to 2 million. I still think that is way too expensive, even with all the incentives. As an investment, when it's less than $1 million, that would be my opinion. But for someone who needs a second home, perhaps you live 6 months out of the year back home, and then you come here to Thailand for 6 months out of the year, you know, it's a good idea, because like this you don't have to be spending money on hotels, and you're gonna have a second place for you to stay. And if things ever goes to worse, you could always sell it. And I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Also, keep in mind that 51% of condo units are reserved for Thais. They tend to be a little bit cheaper. They tend to be smaller. So if you have like a Thai partner, Thai wife or girlfriend, you know, your significant other or someone that you could actually trust, think about actually buying it under a Thai name, because you normally will get a cheaper price, although the condos might be a little bit smaller, but if you just need a place to stay, you might be getting a much better deal. And then, if you turn around and rent it out, it wouldn't be a problem. What about owning a house? Like I said before, foreigners are not allowed to own land in Thailand, but although the land might not be in your name, the house that sits on the land, that can actually be in your name. You are allowed to own the property or anything that sits in that land. The easiest way that a lot of foreigners do it over here, they have the land under their wives or their kids' name, which is a very safer way. But there's all the ways in which you could have the land under a property company that you created, or you could have like a 50-year lease. But that is going to depend on you, on the way that you feel more comfortable with. So with all that, let me answer some of the questions that a lot of people were asking me. They ask, what are the prices for condos here for a 2-bedroom, for example? If you're looking for a 2-bedroom, you're going to be paying a lot more. Thinking about paying between 15,000 to 30,000 or more if you're going to rent. If you're going to buy, that could actually range between 3 to 6 million baht. I will put the conversion underneath. But at that price, that's why I suggest why not looking to a house, because you can find a decent home in Bangkok for around, let's say, 5 million baht. And it will be much bigger, obviously, and will be much more comfortable. The only benefit to owning condo is because most of the time they are closer to transportation, like the public transportation, BTS or MRT, and they're normally inside the city, or they're normally close to the city. Another question that I was asked is, can foreigners get a loan to buy a condo? Yes, foreigners can get a loan to buy a condo, but it's gonna depend on your capability of, or ways in which you can provide proof that you're going to be able to pay off the loan. One way to do that is by putting it a very large down payment, or have like some type of collateral, maybe another property, maybe your company, and it's going to depend on you. You could get like a personal loan, or you could get like a loan to buy a condo directly from the developers. Well, I just wanted to make this short vlog to answer a lot of the questions that you guys had, and I hope you guys are satisfied. If you have any more questions, please comment down below. I'm going to be busy for the next couple of months because my wife accepted a new position. We're gonna move to Chonburi. I'm being tasked to find our next home, so I'm actually going to be taking you guys along as I go home shopping. Actually, it's going to be good things for this particular channel because I'm going to be closer to Pattaya. We're going to be living in Sriracha area, so whenever I feel like making a vlog, maybe I'll just walk to the beach, give you guys a better scenery. But that is going to be it. I hope you guys found this informative. If this was helpful, please make sure to give it a like, and I'll see you guys on next vlog. Peace.